Hey, what's up, AP? How's it going? Let me know if you can see and hear everything, okay? I'm just getting everything set up. How are you doing tonight? Everything is good. Nice. I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty busy week. Glad to be off work and being able to play some games. Let me just share this out real quick, and we will get started. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I can't complain. I might try to go to 2 streams a week. Stream this game and another one, if I have time. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I had to get another controller too because the drift in my other one was so bad. I was gonna stream this the other night, but yeah, it just kept spinning and it was horrible. There's my giant chicken. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How you doing today? Where am I going?
Ready, go?
Nice. What's going on with New Game Plus? I heard they were like shutting that down. I passed where I'm going. Talking about the game River City Girls. I don't know if I've ever. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Be safe. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
There we go.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout.
How is that game? What's it about? Like, what's the story of it?
Best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can.
It's a beat 'em up game like Double Dragon. Nice. The Double Dragon brother even make a cameo. That is cool. I might have to check it out if it's on PlayStation.
But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Yeah, there's Stardust. That sounds like it might be a fun game.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
I've been playing Final Fantasy 3 off camera. I'm up to 3 now. I'm almost done with it. That's definitely the hardest one. I think that was Final Fantasy 2 on the Super Nintendo. Okay, gotcha. I might have it on that game station then. It is nice having a new controller though. This is kind of nice. I was kind of stuck on what I could play with the other ones. I could only play games where I couldn't use the right thumbstick. That I did not know. That's cool. Where is that last piece at? Am I not seeing this thing? I think this game's gonna get really slow since we just had that boss battle, that gigantic boss battle last time we played it. So I bet there's gonna be a lot of stuff like this. I don't want the chicken. I'm trying to get it. Where are we going, Tono? Okay, I'm right on it. This is kind of weird. Where the heck is it? Like right where this tree should be, but there's nothing there. If there's any other place to get Stardust or what? Nope. There's no way this is glitched. What's going on here? I have no idea where to find that fifth one. Should be right where this tree is. That would kind of suck. I have no idea what's going on with this last piece of Stardust. Not a fun way to start off the stream. I probably will check it out. River City Girls.
Get it, boy.
There's got to be a glitch or something. What the heck? It should be right here. See if I can find someplace else. Last box is obviously the easiest. I am completely lost. My chocobo standing on it? Alright, get him out of here.
straight home now.
Everything's pointing right to this tree. I'm gonna have to Google this. This is frustrating. This should not be this retarded. What am I letting off steam? How long is that game? Is it like one of those quick, like, beat 'em ups? Like 2-hour beat 'em ups? Okay, letting off steam. Gather stardust. Where's the fifth one? Fourth one. It's at the top of the hill. So I'm at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, that did not help. Even on the new Game Plus for about an hour. Yeah, they're saying it should be on the ledge right here. Yeah, it should be right where I'm standing. I don't think it's glitched. I think it's I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm trying to find a walkthrough, but the one I got's a real shoddy one that doesn't actually show you any images. Yeah, and according to my map, it... Can I climb up here? Hey, it's up here. The gamer, how you doing? I'm either at a glitch spot or something's going on. How's everything going in Miami? I'm doing pretty good. Was a had a busy week, so I'm enjoying my couple days off. Why does this got to be so difficult to find? It's right there. It should literally be right here. Yeah, we're not going to make any progress till we can find that. I am going to have to restart a save. This is stupid. Oh, man. Three out of five, okay. Okay, that's the fifth one, so I missed the fourth one. Search along the riverbanks. This has got to be glitched. It should be right where this tree is. Not exactly in the middle of the circle. Gotcha. There it is. Jeez. What happens when you don't play a game for a month?
That should be enough for now.
Thank
Let's
you,
see how Gary's
Panda.
getting on.
I was getting seriously frustrated. That was going to be the shortest Final Fantasy stream ever.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good start to your new year. I was wondering who actually made it to the playoffs. I haven't been following the NFL
You
recently.
win. That
I
might
know there
even
was the
be enough for
Chiefs-Dolphins
old
game,
Blackthorn.
and
Hey,
everyone's saying that was so cold. It
before
was
we
like almost
go,
rigged.
do you mind if we have a chat?
Hope everybody's staying warm out there too, man. It is freezing.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain? Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other.
That's pretty damn
You can
cold,
take
man.
a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Why wouldn't they build an indoor
Because you
arena
keep
if you're gonna
sending me
be in
there.
like cold weather most of the season?
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise.
It's sadly, I think it's more up to the refs, and they're throwing flags on the play that decides
So you
the
keep
Super Bowl more
sending me
than the
wherever you
actual
need
team
to.
and sportsmanship.
And I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Who won between that Kansas City and Miami game? I'm guessing Kansas City. I don't know if Miami can play in that kind of temperature.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead.
Kansas City
Try to
won.
get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Speak of Balak Throne. Oh, nice, Anthony. See, I didn't even get. I watched a little bit of one of the games on Thanksgiving because I was hanging out with my family. I don't have any of the actual like TV channels, so if I watch it, it's like 5 minutes at work here and there. But that's not long enough to actually watch any of the plays. Where's Black Throne?
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
I wouldn't say I'm hyped for it. I'll check it out. It's hard for me to get hyped for any of that kind of media stuff now. You get burned so many times, you can't really get hyped anymore.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need? Yeah.
I didn't really have a problem with the trailer. I have to agree with a lot of people in the chat. It's like, this thing is 5 years too late. Nobody cares anymore. If you'd have put it out 5 years ago, right after he left the show, it would be like way more popular, I think.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
I don't think he realized it was going to end in 2 more years if he'd just hung on. Hey, how's it going, Sniper? How you doing?
Back to work too.
Give us a shout if
Welcome
you
to
need
the
us.
stream, man. Hope you're having a good day so far. I get why he did it though. If he lives in the UK and is, filming in America 11 or 8 months out of the year, so he's missing 9 years worth of his kids' hockey games or whatever. Probably should have just moved his whole family here for the duration of filming, and he wouldn't have had to miss it. Yeah, he did have all the charisma. Report back to mid.
Mid hasn't been
Editors started reading books that don't have any
I have
pictures
done
in.
it, Sid. I have learned all the letters.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Hope Andrew Lincoln does more projects. Haven't seen him actually in anything besides Walking Dead.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was
I've never
already
seen
possible
Love
to work.
Actually.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
I think Sniper, I appreciate that, brother. It's a rom-com. Yeah, it sounds like one. I think I've heard of it.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
When does that come out, that Walking Dead
Said I
show?
should speak with you.
Comes out pretty soon,
I'll
doesn't
show
it?
you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far
The end of
exceed the
February.
displacement coefficient of the plating.
Well, it's
In other
already
words,
almost,
the reactor would
mid-January?
overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink
Yeah,
to absorb all
this
that
month's
excess
already
energy.
flying by.
Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
That's how we just
I'll
did
gather
that in a
my
D&D
team and
game
head
last
there
night.
right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Had to help some side quest nonsense. Make for Labar's Pass. Going all the way back to the Lost Wing.
Good day to you.
I don't think we've been back here in a long time.
Can't you use a crystal instead? I'll be fine. Besides, the village can't be using its last few crystals.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate that, man. Oh, I probably got to go up there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I gotta be up there. How the heck do I get up there?
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Run like the wind, Chocobo.
You deserve a rest.
That's a fun one.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature.
You have to get up early tomorrow. Hey, you have a good night, AP. Thanks for stopping by.
Would
You have a good day tomorrow, man.
Of course. I'll be right back.
Gonna be streaming something else on Tuesday night. I figured I'd still do these ones on Sunday, at least for now.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Damn.
Come on. Yeah. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Damn, that's like a one hit, one kill. Yeah, stay away from that thing. I think I gotta dodge that attack he does, because that's like a one hit, one kill thing.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Oh, get out of the way. come on.
You're finished.
That guy was kind of tough.
The things I do for you, Mid.
No kidding.
Thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Sweet. Back to the hideaway.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well
Hey,
done.
thanks, Sniper. I appreciate that, man.
Just one remaining.
Yeah, that was kind of that was a.
Right.
I haven't played this game in a while. That boss was a little harder than I was. Had to remember the controls.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Eat with Hippocrates.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
And Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Gangster Squad, nice. I've heard there's a lot of titles I think going out of print in Shout Factory.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
I just watched
She has some specific requirements for the materials.
Jack Snyder's
Shielding
Justice
must be able
League.
to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough
It
on
was
the
pretty
outside not to
entertaining
set
until
ship alight,
you get to the last act, and by
also
then it's
being
4
light
hours
enough
into the
not to
movie.
sink it.
Like, all the
I can
character
imagine.
development was cool, but as soon as
She
everything
struggled
turned
to find
CGI
anything
and
to
just
meet her
started
needs.
shooting lasers at each other out of their eyes, I lost interest and started doing other things,
I
but
wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
I'm definitely, like, looking for a next good movie to watch.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
I actually had to watch a disc at a time. I watched one disc one night and then the second disc the next night.
An obelisk complains that without
And,
a
like,
constant supply
everything was good until they brought Superman back. And then the character development went away and everything just got CGI and punching and kicking and shooting lasers out of your eyes. And I was really bored. As I decided then and there, I'm like, man, I'm really bored with superhero movies. This is really all they boiled down to at the end. Like, all the character development was good up till then.
In order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it,
it might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what
I hope Deadpool 3 is going to be good. I'd hold out for that one, but I don't think it's going to be... It's a Disney Deadpool, so I don't know how good it can be.
If you would be so kind as to procure
And they haven't had a great track record lately with any of their superhero movies.
of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision.
One of those was the flyby. Okay, I remember you talking about that in the other stream.
Clive.
Yeah, I saw something online. They had a whole bunch of like classic titles that are kind of ending.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we
Just
need
take
to find?
Jill.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course...
Yeah, that could be right too, Anthony. I didn't think about that.
You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Make for the market.
Now, where's Jill?
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need.
This is going to be exciting.
We're finished.
Grocery shopping. A grocery shopping Final Fantasy live stream.
You'll not find a bruised pigeon. Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes. I hope it's to your liking.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate that, man. Hope you are enjoying the stream so far.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it, if that's what you want. And go on, take it, if that's what you want. And good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
There's talk that the glass gate flood has been expected.
Things would have been different had the mother not cracked.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from.
I bet this could have gone a different way if I had the other guy going, huh?
Being here reminds me of when we were children.
I don't think I ever saw The Fly 2. That's one with
Walking
Jason
down
Bateman.
Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember
I think
how
I
his
have
nose
seen it. I think it was on
would pop out
HBO.
with sausages?
I
He'd
probably
go
watched it when I was a
roasting away and
kid.
we'd have to go
I
running
think that's the
after him.
Jason Bateman one, right?
Couldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Where he was like his nephew or something. He was Jeff Goldblum's
Is there
nephew.
anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies.
It was Eric Schultz.
Thought you might
Wow.
like to share one
I don't
with me.
know. Why am I picturing Jason Bateman?
And I saw some
There wasn't a
bread.
Fly movie where there's a young Jason Bateman.
Big white cobs.
That's
up the
weird
way
how
the
I
Lady
remember it like
Rosalith
that. It
used
might
to
have been
make.
Eric Stoltz. Like I said, I haven't
What do
seen
you
it
think?
since I was a kid.
I thought we might get some soup to dip it in.
But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham, and it was just... oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
That was a cool little scene.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Back to the hideaway. This one's a lot of back and forth. I actually kind of don't mind it. I would have been annoyed if it was another, like, combat-heavy, fighting the boss the size of a mountain kind of game.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
They've got Cloud and Tifa vibes, like serious Cloud and Tifa vibes.
Here is almost at an end. A shame.
Almost feels like a reskin of Cloud and Tifa with those two.
When the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Sweet.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Back on track with the main quest.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate that, man.
hasn't been a huge...
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
This has definitely been a pretty chill Sunday night stream so far, hasn't it?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking.
And I did have to buy a new controller. I didn't want to, but the right thumbstick didn't work on the other one.
He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Hey, King Kevin Daddy, how you doing? Happy New Year to you, my friend. I hope you're having a good start to your year so far. Welcome to the stream. Did you guys do anything pretty cool for New Year's?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you.
Not a great yet health issues. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope everything's going okay.
Just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
It was kind of hard with New Year's being on a Sunday night. There wasn't a lot of people like out doing much. It was just kind of another day for a lot of people.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Is that the Infinite Wealth? Is that the one that comes out next week? Just in time to be like a dragon in a new game plus before the new one. How long is Like a Dragon?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for...
Does that look like Ashley from Resident Evil 4?
Just like me and my dad planned.
I didn't play the Resident Evil 4 remake. I couldn't,
Every scrap of soil in the twins turned black.
You're on Yakuza Kiwami 2. I might be the only person on the planet not playing a Yakuza game. A Yakuza game.
In case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized...
It looks like a cool franchise. They were on the PS Now, and then I went to go look for them, and they took them all off. There's like Judgment and Judgment 2 or something. I don't know if these are even official Yakuza games.
By choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting
Judgment and Lost Judgments are technically spin-offs. Okay, those are the ones I think that are on the PS Now.
Are you sure about this?
I wouldn't want to play a spin-off. I'd probably play Like a Dragon. That's the one I saw that was on there. That's like the most modern one, right?
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Meg told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
For the foredeck.
Is that the thing Toes held?
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent.
A letter from me?
One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
The journey to Canberra has been resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the content of the strongbox with us, but he considered knowledge of the goings-on of the free cities, in which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believed Miss Tamon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canberrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of the derrick yards, no matter how deserted. The rumor has already reached my friend that it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, and he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attacks. I trust that you will give the proposal your full consideration.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Is this where we're going next?
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid,
There's something funny about that.
Before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway,
I was looking for Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I was going to play that next, but I can't find that anywhere. Is that on the remaster? Because I couldn't find it on the remaster.
Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind?
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate that, man.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I figured Like a Dragon would be the good starting point. Hey, thanks, Anthony. Appreciate that, man. Hope you are enjoying the stream so far. If Sniper hadn't got, or White Panda hadn't got me out of that part, I'd still be searching the riverbeds. It plays like Dragon Quest. That's kind of cool.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me.
When I'm done with the first 6 Final Fantasy games, I wouldn't mind playing like the first 4 Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest games.
But I will say this, old friend.
Like a Dragon Quest pixel remaster, like how the Final Fantasy did, would be pretty cool.
His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix.
Those metal slimes that run away. That's cool. Oh, and they're the same. They've got to be the same game developers, then, right?
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
That could be interesting. I've seen some of their 8-bit 3D conversions, or some. I don't know what company was making them, but they had Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Brothers in a 3D thing.
Lady Karen.
Dragon Quest is Square Enix, Yakuza is a Sega.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Oh, that's cool.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
I'm also kind of wondering when the expansion of this game comes in. I know you have to do a certain number of things before you can play the DLC that they got out for it.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Which this game is long enough. I don't know if it needs a DLC. It definitely justified its $60 price point.
Scout it out before you go charging in.
I started playing this 6 months ago, and I'm at a little over the halfway point. I'm at 65%, so there's a good chance I remember in one of those earlier streams, I was like, this game's going to take me a year. And I think it probably will.
The most wanted man in the Twins. I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better.
Especially if I'm playing other things in between it. In between streams.
You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off!
He's gonna get himself killed with that mentality.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Is this gonna be the end game for some of these people?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate that, man. You streaming more of Assassin's Creed Valhalla tonight?
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Gonna need the chocobo.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Where's Jill riding?
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Safe. Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
There's always danger on the road.
About this fearsome-looking fellow. You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Probably will do this one because,
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to deal with them anyway.
Fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be...
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart.
Nope. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Finally, some combat in this stream. It's literally just been all role-playing. You're a tough guy, huh? I thought you just killed my dog.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Wow. That's kind of sucks, man. Yeah, that really kind of sucks. I mean, I suppose you could probably get it digitally, but...
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Investigate the cart. Oh, that's down here.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out
Limited
of here?
collector's editions or leather bound with embroidered covers.
After all, it'd be wrong to make such a
I could see those
fine
going for a
warrior
pricey 20. I hate scalpers though, man. I hate people that just buy up all bunch of shit and try to resell it on eBay.
That's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Sweet. Alright, back to the main quest. What are those things? Yeah, skip. We'll skip those things. I really like in this game how you can do that. I can just get to the point of the game. I don't have to sit there and grind and fight every little creature unless I want to. That looks cool.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here.
That is cool.
These falls. Or so the legend goes.
Yeah, it looks like an epic battle took place there. You see that giant crater?
Perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance in bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
It's something. There's probably another Titan down there. Or another, like, icon or something. Meanwhile.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule.
Been on a mob movie
And I
kick
can
lately.
think of none better suited to the task.
Did you watch Johnny Brasco yet? That's one I still need to check that one out. That's like one of the last mob movies I haven't seen. With Johnny Depp and I think Al Pacino.
The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in
I need a cool new rabbit hole to go down.
And then
I'm kind of in between entertainment.
all shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
That one is Johnny Depp and Al Pacino's best roles, respectively. I'll have to check it out. I've heard a lot about it. It's one of those movies people are shocked I haven't seen it. Just never got on my radar. I've heard about it. They're gonna knight him?
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces.
Hey, thanks, Sniper. I appreciate that, brother.
It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father.
I forgot this game had like 11 hours of just cinematics.
Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country.
Man, she is manipulative, isn't she?
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion.
She's a pretty good villainess.
I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Ooh, interesting.
Bocklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Cool. Well, this looks like a good spot to stop. That was a nice little cliffhanger. We'll leave it on.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But
yeah, I think this next part's probably going to be a big part. So we've already been going for almost about 2 hours. So we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the likes. Everybody who showed up. And thanks for the help again, Panda. I would still be searching the river. I'd still be on that part. But thanks, you guys. And I might stream a different game on Tuesday. And I'm going to try to pick this one back up on Sundays again. We'll see how it goes. I'm having fun with YouTube this year. I'm not going to take myself too seriously. So you guys have a good one. Look forward to your Godzilla video tomorrow, Anthony. And look forward to your Valhalla stream, Sniper. And everybody else out there, take care. And I'll see you guys next time.